All right, coach, here we go. So we come out, your team's running a man-to-man defense on me. I'm gonna draw up a set for my guys to run. It's gonna look right off the bat like a 1-4, and then hopefully one eventually get to a high-low if needed. Hopefully we don't get to that point, but if we have to, we can go into a high-low and get a bucket that way. But I figured this video would be a better way to show you, because your brain works like me. It's hard to visualize it just from reading the words. So we're gonna kind of treat this. I'm gonna try to treat it like a timeout. We'll see how that goes. But here's my diagram. So we've got our 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. I messed that up maybe. So 1 brings the ball down. We got our wings and our 2 high posts. We're gonna run a weave with our guards. So 1 dribbles to 2, handoff, dribble handoff to 3, dribble handoff back to 1, back to 2. So we're gonna do that, basically trying to lull the defense asleep a little, get them thinking they know what we're gonna do. Then my goal is, once we kind of get the ball to this side, after like second or third, I'd say second rotation through, we're gonna have 4 come up, set a screen here, and then whichever guard has the ball here is gonna come around the screen, 4 rolls to the basket. And 4 and 5 are active this whole time. They can be cutting down, coming up, triangling, whatever it needs to be. But once we get into this screen, so 4 sets the screen nice and high, 3 comes off of it, hip to hip, 4 rolls. 3's either got a jumper, drive to the hoop. He's got 5 here who can kind of drift into this area and get open. Or we've got 4 going to the basket, and then he's also got this kick out back to 2. So we'll say 1 handed it to 3 here. So 1's here, 2's here, 3's got the ball dribbling. 4 sets the screen, dives. 5 kind of drifts here or just stays where he's at. If he's here, he kind of clogs up, so we want him to move somewhere. Preferably not to the middle, because that clogs it up there. So I think this little short corner is a really good spot for him. And you see that shot being taken a lot now, especially against, like, in the college game and stuff. That's a very utilized shot. So I like that, him drifting that short corner. So now we've got here, got an option to pass there, got an option to pass here, got an option to kick out. Say he gets here, he can't go anywhere. This is what I'm really excited about to do. So we've got the 3, kicks it out to the 2, follows the pass, sets a screen for 2. And 2 can take that screen, and then we'll actually we'll call it a ghost screen here. We'll set a ghost screen here. 2 drives over it, 3 slips through, he's open here. 5 comes up, sets that screen for 2, comes over. So now we've got the 3 off the ghost screen, we've got the 5 again setting a pick, and he can roll, and the 2 can either drive and kick or whatever he needs to do. And I think that will give us an open look, even if we don't get one off of that first pick sequence. And always with a weave, if they jump it or try to cheat a little, we can always cut back door and hit that pass really nice for a nice easy layup. But I'm gonna pretend, because I know it's you, they're gonna be very disciplined and not do that. So we gotta get a little creative with it, and so that's my set. And obviously, if none of this works out, nothing's open, and we don't have a shot clock, but none of those weaves work, and you defend the ghost screen, you defend that first pick and roll, you defend the second pick and roll, well, then we're in 1-4, and we can try to go one-on-one if we have to, or we can drop our 4 down here with the ball here, and we can play high-low or twin, where we've got our post moving around. 3 can make the entry pass and cut, or can stay and 1 can cut. Or if we get both of our peeps over here, both of our 2 posts here, we can go 3 across to 2 for that open look, maybe even a backdoor drive here. Maybe this guy slacks. Don't think you will, again, because you're coaching the team. But that's kind of my set that I'm looking at. I hope that makes sense. So, thanks, Coach.